You never know until it happens. Ain't a thing you see coming a mile away. But suddenly lightning somehow got into the bottle. Now you need to move fast to make it stay. You should hurry to love him now. You should hurry to love him now. It's gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. One day is a blessing, but next is a curse. But that's how it is, that's how love's supposed to feel. Like God and the devil have struck a deal. You should hurry to love him now. Oh, you should hurry to love him now.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Q&A with the Hombre. It's Wednesday, hump day, halfway through our week. And that is the normal day for Q&A with the Hombre, although we did have a special one for Labor Day. Hope you guys are all sipping on something really nice. Let's visit in with our subscribers and see what's going on here and who's here. Abel's here. Hey, Abel. Glad you can make it. Don R. Bienvenido, welcome, glad you can make it. Agave Bobby Dell, hey, hola, bienvenido, welcome, my friend. Don R says, have you tried Magenta? Yes, watch the review on the channel. There's like 2 reviews. I did the Repo and the Blanco, both. Hey, Tony Manzo, happy Wednesday to you too. Bienvenido, welcome to the show. Glad you can make it. Glad you could catch this episode. For those of you that are wondering what is the Hombre drinking, those of you that know, I'm drinking this one, Fosforo, Mezcal, the Tobala Penca. Those of you that know, it's good stuff. I love it. Some people haven't jumped on it yet, which I mean, but you know, it's good. It's really good. I enjoy it. It's really got a different flavor profile. Some of that really nice malolactic that people like, it's there. Yeah, it's good. And it's good. It's not aged or anything. It's just it's a color like this because they soak cooked pencas, cooked agave in the carboy with it after it's distilled. So it's really good. Hey, Gary Robinson. Bienvenido, welcome. Glad you could make it. You thought it was good. Yeah, it is good tequila. Yeah, I reviewed it. Check it out. Magenta? You're talking about Magenta? Yeah, it's good. I reviewed it already. Checked out the reviews on YouTube, on my channel. You can see my review and my tasting notes. You got some Tapatio, Unreal, one of your new... Yeah, it's good. But there's others that I like better, so just keep trying some of the ones I recommend, and you'll find new favorites all the time. Tapatio is good, though. I love Tapatio. For Lixity, the kitty... Any tequila you recommend for $30 or less? No, I don't shop on price, so I don't know what's $30 or less. So sorry, I can't help you on that one. Hola, hombre, hola, Andy. Glad you can make it. Yeah, for real, Lixity, I'm not. I don't shop on price, so I don't know what's going to be under $30. But typically, anything that's under $30 is nothing that I'm going to be playing with because right now most of it's diffused stuff that's cheap and made with a machine. There's some inexpensive stuff that's good, but I haven't seen too much stuff these days for under $30 that's worth grabbing. So, yeah, Fosforo. Yeah, you'll like this. The cheesy malolactic notes are strong in this one. It's the penka, the Tobala penka. It's real. It's definitely cheesy. So the mouse would like this, Rick. Rick, you would like this. There's a lot at $50. I mean, but I don't know what prices are going to be like where you're at. So just watch my website, watch my videos on my channel, and see what tasting notes appeal to you. And then I typically tell you what they are selling for at the time when I did the video. Some prices may have changed now because prices are going up with the demand and stuff, and the glass prices and stuff like that. So just jump on my channel and watch. I have budget videos on there, so watch the budget ones if you're worried about spending money on stuff. But you can watch the videos and see what I talk about, the flavor profiles and stuff, and then I always tell you what the price is, what the retail prices of it, like on Ferment and Still is. So, but if you just go to Ferment and Still, you can look at tequilas on there and see which ones are within the price you want to try. And any one of those on there, I vouch for because I basically selected it for the site, and they're all good. So you can't go wrong. That's the easiest thing to do is just go Ferment and Still and look through their selection and find stuff that is in the price that you want to spend and buy it. And then you can watch the reviews and taste along with me if you want to. So what's your take on the Fortaleza shortage? I don't think there is a Fortaleza shortage. There's always been a Fortaleza shortage. So there's always like never enough. It's just because they're a small producer. They don't produce a lot and they can't keep up with demand. So it's nothing new for them. They've had this problem for a while. So that's why one of the reasons why I look at other brands. I mean, there's other brands I'd rather drink than Fortaleza anyway. So Fortaleza is good, but it's not that good where I can't find something else that I would rather buy with the money. Like I said, people that watch me for a long time know that the Still Strength is the only one that I drank. I drank multiple bottles of. Everything else, it's like I'd rather get something like G4 instead. And there's you can find stock on that all over the place and not have to deal with the higher prices for Fortaleza, and then the fact too that they can't keep up with demand and you can't find the product anywhere. So Dylan says, how about San Matias? Price wise, it's great and the quality is amazingly good. It's good. I like San Matias, but honestly my new budget extra añejo is this. I like it better than San Matias. This runs around $76 on Ferment and Still, where this would normally be probably $160 extra añejo right now. But I was able to secure some bottles of it that were still priced at the old price, so they don't make it anymore. But it's very good quality, super tasty extra añejo, and you can find it on Ferment and Still. And for $76, it is a steal. It easily would be $160 plus extra añejo. All right, good. You like Código. Okay, great. I'm not a huge fan of Código. There's others that I would rather do than Código, but if you like it, buy it, drink it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Sipping some G4 Añejo 2016 bottling. Cheers. Oh, nice. G4's good. Always like G4. What's that? Finally ordered Nuevo Uno Añejo. Can't wait to try it. Also picked up El Luchador Rep. Nice. Nice. That Nuevo Uno Añejo is like absolutely one of the best Añejos available on the market today. I haven't found anything that is better than that Nuevo Uno Añejo Deep, which it's going away. So those of you that haven't tried it or bought any, or those that liked it and haven't stocked up on it, stock up on it, because it's going away. They're not making the Añejo Deep anymore. They're going with just like a 1 year Añejo. So I recommend grabbing bottles of that and, you know, enjoying that. It's really good. And this one also, once the supply is sold out on fermented still, it's gone. It's done. We bought what was left of it, and they don't make it anymore. They don't import it anymore. So you won't find this running around too many places. And Dillip says he's seen Fortaleza Blanco and Safeway. Yeah, Safeway carries it. But I think he's talking about the Añejo and Repo and stuff. The aged stuff is hard to find. We have the Blancos on ferment and still, and we had the still strength for a long time too, and it's out now though. But they're saying you don't expect any more Fortaleza. The distributor basically said until next year there won't be any more. They're not expecting any more in until next year. They can't keep up with the volume. That's what it is. So there's other tequilas out there. Try them. And you may say, hey, I don't need Fortaleza anymore. There's other things that I'd rather drink, which is where I'm at. So Fortaleza is good stuff, but it's for me, it's not my favorite. So there's things I'd rather buy instead. This is one of them. For $76, an extra Neo. That's as solid and as good as this is. You can't beat it. So what do you think of celebrity tequilas? Are they junk? Depends on what celebrities we're talking about. Majority of them are junk because they don't know any better, but I don't blame the celebrities. There's too many people out there that are like, oh, well, you know, if it's celebrity owned, I don't, you know, I'm sorry, but that's a bunch of it really is. The producers are the ones that I blame for producing this stuff. And it's because they're the ones that selling it to them, right? The celebrities don't know any better. They just know they want to get involved in a tequila. And so they're told that, you know, these are the good stuff. This is what we have. We can sell it to you for a good price. You can make lots of money on it. So they're like, okay, let's do it. They don't know any better. There's one celebrity that I guess he's a pseudo celebrity that has done it right, and I really enjoy his brand, and that's John Wolfe. He's a country artist. He owns Juan Lobo tequila out of 1414. It's delicious. It's great. But he's a country artist. He sings country music. He's not a huge, massive celebrity like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is, but he has a good line. So I wouldn't put it just on celebrities. I'd put it on certain celebrities. Their tequila's garbage, like Kendall Jenner and The Rock, and even Clooney stuff is garbage now. So and Santofino is very good as well. That's Sammy Hagar's tequila. That's right. Don just said that. Santo is very good. I enjoy that. I like their Blanco and Repo both. Very tasty. And Sammy Hagar did it right. Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri, they both did it right. So, Skylar! How you doing, buddy? Glad you could make it. Yeah, exactly. I think you had it right when you said with the E, because the A, accept, is a different thing. You mean accept. You had it right the first time. Just so you know, it's accept, not accept is when you accept something. You know, it's like I accept you. And I do accept Santo into my collection. And you can see the bottle right here behind me, right there. There's the blue one, the Repo, and the Blanco's in there as well. So I do love Santafino. It's good. You're good. You had it right the first time. You know, just let it go. You were fine. You thought you double thought yourself, and you were right the first time. But it's all good. So yeah, so celebrity tequilas, you know, I don't blame celebrities. There's a lot of guys out there that bash the celebrities and stuff. I don't do that, because if the celebrities didn't buy it, somebody else would, you know. There's a lot of really bad additive tequilas out there that aren't celebrity owned, that people buy and not knowing, and you know, that's just as bad as a celebrity brand. So I don't believe in bashing the celebrities. I believe in bashing the distillers that make it, that do the deceptive practices of including that stuff. So sometimes the people that own the brands don't even know that the distillery's putting stuff in there. They don't know. They're just like told, oh well, this is like because it's from the barrel, and they believe it because, you know, they're buying it from these distilleries without knowing that there's additives and stuff thrown in. I don't blame them, okay? But I blame the distilleries, because they know what they're doing, and they know they're allowed to do it legally. And they, you know, when I call them out on it sometimes and talk to them about it, they're like, well, you know, your people, the people that don't like the additives, cover, you know, about 35% of the tequila drinkers, and we're going after the other 65. I'm like, okay, so we care more about selling to the 65% than to the 35. And I go, well, my job is to make sure that 65 becomes 25 and 15 and 10 and down to nothing. So you're going to be in you're going to be up creek, you know, if like we can accomplish that. And they're like, well, good luck, because right now Americans like the sweet stuff and we're selling a lot of it. I'm like, yeah, well, there's a lot of Americans out there that don't know what they're drinking, and so my job is to educate. Been a long time since you've been. Me too. Yeah, been a long time since I've been in school as well. So I don't blame the I don't believe in bashing the celebrities. I don't believe in bashing The Rock. You know, he didn't know what he was doing. He just knew he liked drinking Don Julio, the Real, the expensive extra Neo. He didn't know what he's getting into. Didn't know what he's doing. But he's like, I just want to produce something. And so he did, you know. And he's doing well. He's true that a lot of Americans are buying his stuff, and it's garbage. It's horrible. Every day I have to battle with people that are like, I like Clase Azul. What's wrong with Clase Azul? And somebody said I need a gaslight somewhere else and all this other stuff. That's like, you know, look, if you want to drink additive laced tequilas, go ahead. But you should at least know they're additive laced tequilas, since they don't put it on the label and won't tell you flat out. Somebody like me telling you, will help you know what you're drinking. And if you're okay with it, drink it. No one's going to bother you. We're fine. You like that beautiful bottle of Clase Azul with the bell on top, and you like that sweet sugary syrup that's inside of it, drink it. But just understand that's not natural tasting tequila. That's not what tequila tastes like. That's not what the God intended us, you know, to taste when we tasted a really beautiful agave spirit. It's not. That is sweetened cupcake taste and stuff that people that are novice drinkers drink so they can get drunk and not have to worry about dealing with real flavor. I mean, it's like candy. It is. So so if you drink it, you like it, that's fine. No one's gonna hate on you for it. It just know what it is you're drinking. That's all we ask. That's all I'm trying to do is educate you on what you're drinking. So I'm sipping some really beautiful Mezcal, which the beautiful thing about Mezcal, no additives. If they're putting additives in it, they have to list it on the bottle, and it says avocado on it. So if you see something that says avocado on it, you know it's got something added to it. For example, the this has got it listed on there, but it's not listed as avocado. But it, like this particular bottle, it says Destilado con mango y chile seco. So this had mango and chile seco in the distillate added to the distillation. So it's going to have a little bit of those flavorings in them. So anytime you do that with mezcal, you have to put it on the label. You have to tell. And I wish tequila would generate those same kind of rules, but they won't, because people like Salsa and Cuervo are the ones that produce the most, and they want to be able to put additives in it, and so they pay the most taxes, and so the CRT kowtowns to them. So they make sure that they're happy. They want to make sure they're still getting paid their taxes. So that's what it's all about, really. So I'm here to answer you guys' questions, comments, whatever. So, here we go. Amen, hombre. Why waste time? Drink? Exactly. I mean, if you're going to drink tequila. If you don't like the taste of it, find something else that you like the taste of it. So go try vodka, or try, something like Rumpelmintz or Jägermeister, or some kind of liqueur with flavoring and stuff added to it. Even the coconut 1800, that's a liqueur. It's not really a tequila, but hey, it's got coconut flavoring in it, and it's got coconut flavoring in it. Do that to drink something with artificial vegetable. I mean, who wants vegetable glycerin added to their spirits? I mean, it's great in soap. If you're a vapor, maybe you can vape with that, but to put it in your tequila to drink it, why would you need that? How many bottles are in my collection? Last count, I was just over 1,000. So, I got quite a bit. Let me move this over. So these are just two small cabinets. I've got another cabinet right here, another huge closet that's full, and then I've got probably about 200 bottles on the floor behind me that I'm sorting through. So I've got a pretty sizable collection of tequilas, and there's mezcals and raicillas and stuff like that too. You're sipping on some Lobo de la Sierra again. Nice. That stuff's good, right? It's addictive. I've already polished off like 3 bottles. I had to I have like 2 other bottles that are not, but I had to put it down and say, okay, I'm going to drink something else for a while because it's just so good. So, what are your thoughts on Cava de Oro to Ona Plata? I got that since I couldn't find the Fortaleza. I'm not a Cava de Oro person. They're an additive house. They love their additives, and so I don't do anything. I won't try anything with Cava de Oro. There's other things. If you want to Ona brands to go with G4. They use it to Ona. You go Siete Leguas is half of Tona. I won't. Cava de Oro is not something I would ever put into my collection. Oh, you're a Scotch drinker. Oh, nice. But we're doing a tequila, doing a barrel of stuff for the collective, my collective group that's coming out of a Lafroy barrel. So that might be something you might be interested in. What's your favorite go-to mezcal? I don't have a favorite go-to. I have a bunch that I love drinking. Like right now I'm drinking this Fosforo, which is really good. But I have a bunch of mezcals that I enjoy drinking. It all depends on what my mood is. So I don't really have a favorite. Oh, thank you for Elixity. I'm glad you like the collection. It's awesome. How do these tequila producers keep pumping out tequila when it takes 8 years to grow the agave plants to maturity? Well, they're not growing them to maturity anymore. Well, that, and they do have tequilas that mature, Tequilianas, the Weber Blues, that mature at 5 years now, 5 and 6 years. But some of the bigger, like the Salsa and Cuervo and stuff, they're plucking them out at 3 because they have a diffuser that could use immature agave, so which isn't helping the crops at all. But there's so much agave growing right now out in Jalisco. It's crazy. A lot of people are saying that they think there's going to be a glut where there's going to be more agave ready to go than people ready to buy it. So it's not going to be an issue, I don't think, within the next couple of years. I've had a couple of really big time producers that told me that, and there's even some that told me they have contracts for agave for a fraction of what the price is now for 5 years from now. So I even think some of the farmers are expecting there to be abundance of agave, so which is nice. It's a good thing to see. Don's is a very nice collection. Thank you. I love it. My wife doesn't so much. Back to the Fosforo. That's only aged 3 months with penca leaves. That's amazing color for 3 months. Yeah, it's just 3 months. That's the cooked pencas in it, and I mean, because the pencas are brown, so it sucks the color out right away. That's not that great of a. I mean, it's okay. It's just a light like yellowish color. It looks different in the light here, but it's just like a light yellow hay color. So, but it's it's typical what you get when you are soaking something with color in it in a high alcohol ABV spirit. So, but it really has this interesting malolactic notes to it. It's not super funky, but it's a little cheesy. And then the taste is more little bit of cheesiness to it, but it's mostly like a roasted nuts and cooked Tobala agave, so it's got a little fruitiness to it. But I like the roasted nuttiness to it that you get from it. It's really a beautiful mezcal. I enjoy this. This one surprised me, actually. And this is a celebrity-owned mezcal, or celebrity-supported. Jim Cramer from Mad Money, I think it's called, and MSNBC. He was the one that funded bringing this to the United States, and he's a big mezcal person. And this is a very good mezcal. It's done right. It's Tobala, and it's out of Puebla, Mexico, not like your normal Oaxaca. So he kind of was looking for something good and different, and he found it, which is good. I like it when people that have the ability to bring something really good like this to market do that. So there's hundreds. Yes, there is hundreds of miles of agave. There's agaves everywhere. People were ripping out trees and stuff and planting agave. There's so much agave now. When I go to Mexico, it's like all you can see is agave everywhere. So they have lots of it. Is there going to be another tequila shortage in the near future? I don't think so. No. I don't see that happening. Maybe aged stuff. There's bottles. There's shortage for bottles, so that could be one of the things that keeps things limited in the fact that they can't get bottles to bottle things. But there'll always be there's plenty of stuff out there. Hey, I'm Marlo. Glad you can make it. Hey, Hombre, really enjoy your video reviews. Helped guide me to a 2017 Tequila Ocho Blanco and 2018 Reposado, which I really enjoyed. Looking to branch out and maybe try El Tesoro. Any suggestions? Yes, El Tesoro is fantastic tequila. Definitely try that one. Try G4. G4 is great. Just go through my channel, seriously, and look through the reviews and watch what I say about the flavor profiles and talk about and see if it's something that matches what you're looking for, and if so, buy it. And you can, if you have a hard time finding it locally, jump on fermentandstill.com, and you can pick it up there. And shipping's real cheap, and it gets to you fairly quickly. It could take, depending on where you're at, the East Coast or whatever, could as much as 10 days to get to you. But it arrives safely, and it's really good pricing on it. So definitely a good place to get some. So Don Arce agrees with me. He says El Tesoro is good tequila. It's very good tequila. You can't go wrong with Darcel with El Tesoro. You're loving this Burrito Fiestero artisanal. Yeah, the artisanal's good. Yeah, but you should try the ancestral now. Now that you love the artisanal, jump into the ancestral, because we still have, I think we still have some of the Mas Barrio, but once that's gone, it's gone. But the Castilla is very good as too. The Castilla, or the Senior Soto is very good as well. That's also them. All those are really good. But yeah, you can't go wrong with Burrito Fiestero. It's really good. But for budgets, that new El Camino de Pensador, that stuff's great for the price. I did a review on it. You guys can see the review, but you can find it on Fermented Still. We have a crazy good price on it, where we have a Baiquiche Espadin Ensemble for like under $40. So I think it's actually under $30. Or it might just be like just in the low 30s. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's very cheap for an ensemble with a wild agave in it. So ridiculously cheap. It's normally like a $69.99 priced bottle, but now it's like $39.99, or actually $29.99. I think it's like even less than. So I think it's, and then the Espadin itself is normally like a $50 bottle, and it's for like $27.99 or something. So those are both really good deals on some really good mezcals if you guys want to try some good stuff that we have set for budget. There really isn't really supposed to be a budget, but we just arranged for good pricing on it because the importer is not going to carry that brand anymore. They went with a different brand. So I've yet to try a tequila using natural fermentation. Any suggestions? What do you mean using natural fermentation? Which ones have you tried? All fermentation is natural fermentation, whether you're throwing propagated yeast in it or not. It's still a natural process. There's no such thing as unnatural fermentation. If you mean open air fermentation, there's a lot of places that do open air fermentation, but it depends too. I mean, it's hard really to try a tequila that's not open air fermentation. Most of them are open air fermentation, where there's a few that are not. So what tequilas have you tried? Thank you for the website suggestion. I appreciate it. You're welcome. No problem. Do I support any local distillers? No, I'm strictly an agave spirit guy. So I'm mostly I mostly do the Mexican spirits. That's all. I mean, there's some new guys that are making agave spirits here out of California. I haven't tried them yet, but if I do and I like them, I'll support them. But most of my stuff is Mexican spirits, Mexican agave spirits, because they just do it right. So, not adding any yeast. Oh, okay. Well, that's still a natural fermentation if they propagate the yeast to it. But there's a bunch that do natural open air fermentation. There's a bunch, but still, even the ones that do open air fermentations, some of them still toss yeast in just to help things along. So, which distillation gives better flavor? Well, that's going to be a stainless or copper. That's going to be subjective as to which one's better. I mean, you may like, what stainless produces, and I may like what's copper. So it depends on the person. Which gives this the cleaner, probably stainless would give you a cleaner distillation. Copper helps kind of clean some nasties out, but it also can leach a metallic taste into a spirit. So there's a lot of places now that are moving away from copper, but they always say you should have some copper in your distillation. So, but there are some people using strictly stainless steel with no copper in it and producing some great spirits. So it all depends on what you like, I guess. Personally, I don't have a preference of whether it's stainless steel or copper, or stainless steel with copper coils or any of that. It's just If they do the cuts right for me and it tastes good, that's all I care about. Is it true El Jimador is the top seller in Mexico, or is that a myth? I haven't heard El Jimador is the top seller in Mexico. What I heard is the top seller is the Jose Cuervo Traditional. A lot of people buy that one in Mexico and like drinking that. So, and Don Julio, 70th anniversary Cristalino is a big seller there. Just because it's people live in Mexico don't mean they're know what they're doing as far as tequila goes. Most of them don't. Most of them drink really bad tequila and do salt and lime shots, salt and lemon shots or whatever. It's only really the producers and stuff and the people that are really in tune with tequila and had like their grandpa drinking good tequila or making tequila. Those are the ones that know, but most of the people there they don't drink good tequilas. They really love Cristalinos there because it's a status thing. It's like, oh, well, look what so-and-so brought to the party. He brought a Cristalino. Ooh, big spender. Oh, he's Rico Suave, and it's more of a status thing. And that's one of the reasons why Cristalinos were marketed the way they were. Because it's like they want to show off when they bring a bottle to a family party, and so when they show up with a Cristalino, people are like, "Ooh, look at him, big rollers, buying some Cristalinos," but it's garbage. Thinking about picking up a bottle of Corrido Repo. Do you have a review on it? Yeah, absolutely. I did the whole line. Check it out. Corrido. I was the one that kind of really blew Corrido up, and it's funny because when I was at 1414 up in Arandas, we were there visiting with Sergio Cruz and stuff, and the owner of Corrido was there, just showed up too. He found out I was there and he came, chased me down and gave me a big hug and said thanks for blowing up my brand, because that was by me doing the review on it and putting it on Ferment and Still. People over the country were getting it, and now it's blown up, and so that was great. I love that. I love hearing that. It's a fantastic line. So anything that they do, I love their añejo. That's probably the one I drink the most of. But the Blanco, the Repo is great. They're coming out with a Cristalino. I don't know if it's out yet. It could be coming out. But they also have an extra añejo in the works as well. So I'm looking forward to the extra añejo coming out. Not so much the Cristalino. So, but Corrido is a very good brand. You've heard the same about Jose. Yeah, it's Jose Cuervo Traditional, from what I understand, is the best-selling tequila in Mexico. Yeah, and I agree. Cristalinos don't make any sense. It takes a lot of the flavor out, but it's like just gives it the look of luxury, being, oh, this is a clear, and it tastes like an añejo or extra añejo, and they don't know that there's artificial flavorings put in there, and to make it taste that way after they filter out a lot of the flavor using the carbon filtering. So what would you spend on a bottle of tequila top cap? What have I spent? I've spent $500 on a good bottle of tequila. I don't know if I have a cap limit. I mean, depending on how badly I want something or how good something's going to be and how limited it is based on what I'd spend on it. So what do you rate the extra añejo San Matias? Well, check out my review on it on the YouTube channel. You'll see my whole review and stuff on it. You can go check it out. It's all there in the review. Tried an ABC store sourced Cristalino for the first time about a month ago. All I can say is it was odd. Muted agave. Yeah, it's very muted. It's very bland. So the people that like it are always like, oh, it's so, I hate this term, but it's so, like, let me use my voice for this here too. Smooth. It's so smooth. And I just go like, oh, it's smooth because half the flavor's been taken out of it. You can't hardly taste anything in it. It's like, drinking water. If you're going to do that, I mean, drink vodka. I mean, it's drinking the same thing. It's agave vodka. All right, next. Hello, Tequila Hombre. First time on chat. Sorry for being... Oh, no, no worries. No worries, Pedro. You're welcome. You're welcome anytime. You can be late. You can be early. Whatever. It's fine. No worries. And glad you can make it and glad you can say hello. Thank you for watching. And for all of you guys, thank you for watching the channel. I appreciate you guys watching the videos and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I'm glad the videos have helped many of you, and I'm glad that they're steering you towards a good quality tequilas, and we're supporting the brands that really deserve to be supported. So I appreciate that. So Jonah Roberts says, when you give 4 agave, 5 agave, etc. rate, how does that compare to the usual number rating that people use on Tequila Matchmaker? I don't base what I do on Tequila Matchmaker, so I don't know. 4 agave means I recommend it. It's good. 5 agave means it blows my mind. This stuff's crazy good, and you definitely should. It should be on your must-have list. 3 agaves is like, I can take it or leave it. It's okay. 2 agaves is like, it's a big pass for me, and 1 agave is like, take it in the backyard and bury it. That's basically the rating system. So drink some Tequileño Gran Reserva Reposado. This smells great. It's a great tequila. My friend Tony Saez, he does things right there. Hey, Donar likes that. He's a chill dude. Who's a chill dude? What are you talking about? Me? I'm a chill dude? I try to be pretty chill. I try to be pretty chill. Life is too short to drink bad tequila, you guys. I say that in like all my videos and stuff. It really is. So, save yourself from that, right? All right. I guess that was funny. So, oh, that's, yeah. Yes, new guys, if you see my Mayawel, that's Mayawel, the goddess of fertility and agave. That's my Mayawel tat. I keep checking it out to see how the color's holding up. It's holding up pretty good. All right, so guys, so good times. Glad you're all here. We're all having a good time. So let's see some things that we're talking about. Some of the buys that we're getting into now for the collective. For those of you that are members of the Discord, we have the El Tesoro 85th. That's not a collective buy. That's but it's going to be a members buy. So make sure you guys, if you're members of the Discord, check the Discord because I posted about that today. But we also have a Lafroig barrel-aged El Tesoro Añejo that's coming. It's actually, I think, finished in the Lafroig barrel. And we're going to have Carlos Camarena come on, and him and his daughter Fanny, which basically run El Tesoro and La Alteña and then Los Alambiques for where they make Ocho. They're going to come on and talk to us about the Lafroig barrel program, the Mundial barrel select thing that we're doing, and then we'll select the barrel live online with them. And then they're also going to talk to us about the 85th anniversary El Tesoro. So that's going to be a really fun episode. I'm in the process of scheduling that with them. They're on vacation now, so I'm going to let them have their vacation, and then I should be able to get that locked up here in the next couple weeks. So we'll have them on to talk to us. And then we've got the Carrera Tequila, the 54%, so that's 108 proof Blanco. That stuff's super special. I work with them on developing the flavor profile for it. It's great. I think you guys are going to love it. It's going to become the new flavor profile for Carrera moving forward. So this stuff's really good. It's going to be called the Tequila Hombre Edition. because I actually sat with them and worked with them on coming out with the flavor profile. And it was unanimous that everyone thought it was amazing. It was excellent. So I think you guys are going to love it too. And it's going to be really reasonably priced compared to some brands out there that are selling still strengths for higher prices. And then we got a new our own exclusive batch from Viva Mexico. This is going to be a 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume Blanco. And this stuff is amazing. I tried it when I was at the distillery last year and decided that I wanted to buy the whole batch. It's so good. It was a test batch. They did some experimenting with it where we went a little malolactic on it, and it is absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be great. So that one is, we're securing up some things, and then we'll have that imported and ready to go. Hopefully, I'm hoping by the end of the year, but it may be right after the first of the year. So that one is really big. It's gonna be really good. It's exclusive for the Collective and Ferment and Still. You won't find it anyplace else. We're the only ones that have it. We bought the whole batch, so that's gonna be some amazing stuff as well. And then we have some G4 stuff coming in that we're gonna work on as well. I was tipped off that there's a 6-year XA that's coming out possibly November, so we'll have that for at least for Ferment and Still. If not, if we can't get a full barrel of it for the Collective, we may do a barrel buy on that. And then there's a special barrel offering that's going to be offered after the first of the year, which I'm waiting to get more information from them on. So we have some really good stuff coming up here to finish off the year for the Collective. So those of you that are Discord members, you get the Collective membership for free included in your Discord membership on that. And just make sure you check the Discord channels constantly. Don't just forget about it, because if you do, you may miss out on them when they land, and they're all in the process of working out the details in them coming in. So hopefully some of them will happen sooner than later. So keep your eyes on the Discord and make sure you watch that. So So Kitty says, hell yeah. Okay, good. The one says, Mr. Mark, update on Carrera and when you're going to have the Eduardo on it. I'm not going to have Eduardo on again probably for a while. But we're probably looking October for the Carrera to come in. I'll let you guys know. Are you a member of Discord? I post on Discord. If you're a member of Discord, you'll get the updates. I do them all the time on there. And then you asked also for the aguacates review. I went and tasted those, and they were so bad, I just could not do a review on them. So I ended up dumping them down the drain. They're undrinkable. They have this bitterness aftertaste that was coming through on them that was horrid. So sorry, I'm not going to do an aguacates review. But my advice would be to stay away from them. If they are really as bad as the bottles that I had were, they were horrible. They're completely undrinkable. So sorry, that aguacate stuff's not going to happen. Hola, hombre, been a while since I was here. Glad to be back. I noticed the Total Wine stopped having Tapatio 1 liter and sell a 7. Yes, Tapatio went to 750 milliliters altogether. So we had the 1 liter Blanco, high proof Blancos for a while, the Still Strength, the 110, and we sold them all out. So now everything's transitioning to 750 milliliters. They're not doing liters anymore. That's a normal. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like the tattoo for Lixity. Glad you like it. Like your quote, life is too short to drink bad. It is. It's bad tequila. Life is too short to drink bad tequila, not and tequila. You're looking for, yeah, okay. Awesome. You bought the Galinda Tequila Blanco and share it with your family and they loved it. Oh, great. Yeah, it's very good. That organic Blanco is amazing stuff. I love it too. Unfortunately, it's not being made anymore because the owner died tragically. So that brand's pretty much finished. Hey, Tommy Rodriguez. Hola. Bienvenido. Welcome. Glad you can make it. French oak is your favorite for aging and taste. Okay, sweet. You should try, if you have like Blancos and stuff and want to age your own things, check out bbaging.com. It's Beyond Barrel Aging Staves. They're amazing, and they have a French oak. And what I do is I get a number 3 toast on them, and then you drop them in a Blanco. And I've got like if you watch my videos on Instagram, I've got a G4 Madeira that's aging right now. It's looking great. I've aged let's see if I have it up here. It might be downstairs. I'm drinking it. This one was aged here using the aging staves, and it really produces a beautiful flavor profile without having to use a barrel. And I actually think this one was number 3 French oak. And then I put it in on 220 and removed it on 440. So 6 weeks with French oak. And this turns out beautifully. It's an amazing Blanco that's aged now using the aging stave. So I would check those out, bbaging.com. And there's even one called a Fortaleza package in there you can buy for that gives you the number 3 French oak stave to use for Fortaleza. But you can use it on anything, but it's automatically, they'll give you the number 3 toast, which if you don't ask for it, you won't get it. So you need to know, if you do place an order with them, to put in the notes that you want a number 3 toast. All right, so how in the world have I missed your Agave Collective Discord? Is it a lottery system when you subscribe, or are there normally enough bottles to go? No, normally there's enough bottles to go around. Normally everybody gets normally everybody gets at least a bottle. Sometimes they've opened it up where they were able to get multiple bottles, and they normally get a lower price than if it goes public on Ferment and Still afterwards. If we have enough, they normally get a lower price than what people would pay just going to Ferment and Still and getting it. So, but there's in the I think it might be in the description here. You'll see join the Discord on here, which you get the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective membership is included with that. And then it's a community where I'm constantly answering questions, and we're talking and chatting about things, and people are posting their tasting notes on things too, and pictures of shelves when they're shopping. I mean, there's all kinds of information that people are sharing on there. It's a really great community. No politics going on or any of that stuff. Everyone's pretty much really nice to each other. That's it. You're not allowed to advertise brands and stuff on there, but you can talk about stuff you tried and what you think and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. All right. Sub Bourboner says, what do you think about Corazon Añejo? I think it's fine. I've got some single barrel that we did some picks on. I've got an Eagle Rare and a Blanton's that we did a picks on where I went hand picked them. I think they're great. I love them. They're fantastic. So it all depends on which ones you get. I tried some Wellers when I was there. I wasn't a big fan of the Wellers, but I liked the Eagle Rare and the Blanton's. I did a Eagle Rare Reposado and a Blanton's Añejo. They both were great. So I have nothing wrong with Corazon at all. But if you're a bourbon person, I'm going to start doing a series. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to start doing a bourbon stuff for bourbon drinkers, where I'm going to talk about what brands use what bourbon barrels. And then I came from bourbon. I was a bourbon drinker before I switched to tequila exclusively. So I can tell you kind of things like if you're looking at transition from bourbon to tequila, try this, right? And I'll do some recommendations of some good ones that are very bourbon-esque and their flavor profiles and stuff. And so then it'll give the bourbon people something to drink while they're waiting for their ridiculous prices to come down. Oh, you love aged tequila. Awesome. And I've got some good recommendations for you, my friend. There's lots of good ones out there. This one definitely should be a must pick up for $76.99 on Ferment and Still. This is an amazing extra añejo, and it's a ridiculously good price for it. So if you like, and this is aged perfectly. This is so good. This is an older bottle too, so it's from I think 2005. I can't see the date stamped on it right now because it's kind of dark in here, but it's older agave, older production, so that's good. You have Ray Saul. It's in Ohio now. Nice. Are you an Ohioan? I grew up in Ohio. I grew up in Springdale and Evendale, the suburbs of Cincinnati. So I'm real familiar with Ohio. Hey, hombre, been a while since I stopped by live, sipping Siete Leguas Repo for the first time, enjoying it. Neat, very nice. Oh, nice. It's a very good tequila. I prefer the Añejo is one of my favorite Añejos. The Añejo is my favorite of their brand. It's good. It's that's the only one I really drink the most out of Siete Leguas is the Añejo. You need a tequila and snack series on Instagram. Well, you're following me on Instagram, so you'll see. I already did one on one snack, and I got some really cool comments from people saying that I shouldn't be eating potato chips because I barely have a neck. So some people are really nice. Yeah. Good thing I don't let that get to me. I just shined it on. I'm like, I don't care. Like, yeah, I know I'm overweight, but I'm working on it, you know. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Hey, S. Perez. Good to see you, buddy. Glad you can make it again. It's been a while. It's going well. How are you doing? You're running low on your Race All Extra Añejo 10 years. So how soon will you get your next order? Because this time I'm buying a case. No, we're not getting any more. It's done. It's done. Those were limited edition one-time things. There's not going to be another order. It's done. That's why I told people, look, you know, don't just buy a bottle. You're going to have to stock up. Because once it's gone, it's gone. And it's gone. It's been long gone. Yeah, they're not getting any more. I still have like 3 or 4 bottles here that I bought. But it's done. There's not going to be any more. But there is something, you know, there is something coming out here. I think it's this month. I should have more information. So those of you on Discord, but we're going to get an allocation of it. And we'll be the first to have it, which is going to be great. But it's really nice. Añejo tequila that's going to be celebrating the 135th anniversary of Casa San Matias. And this stuff is going to be good. It's going to be so good. So those of you on the Discord, make sure you keep watching the Discord when I post information about it. I'm waiting for the final okay to do that. Once I get it from them, then I'll let you guys know what's going on. The gentleman I'm working with is on vacation now, and he'll probably be on vacation until after the Independence Day, which is the 16th. So I should have some more information about it after then, and maybe have a bottle in my hand by then too. They're going to get me a bottle to do a review on, but then we're getting an allocation of it for the collective. So those of you that are collective members on the Discord, watch the Discord for the information I post about it. So, but yeah, the Race All 10 years done. I watched one of your old videos. You mentioned the Tequila Dos Armadillos. Have your thoughts changed on it? Is it a gem-like Mejia Extraña? Yeah, it's the Mejia Extraña is great because of the pricing on it. It's really cheap. Dos Armadillos is not really cheap, and it's kind of expensive if you look at some of the really nice bottles that they have, because they go crazy with the art design and the Huichol Indian beading and stuff on them. But I still have the Añejo. It's good. It's a good tequila. I don't have anything against it. But it's not. I would drink this over that, especially for the price that there is right now. Just put you down for 3 for the San Matias 135th anniversary. Well, watch the. I think Perez, aren't you on the? Are you on the Discord? Watch the Discord for information on that, because we'll have more information posted here soon. As soon as I get it. And then I will do, I am going to do a live stream with Carmen Villarreal and Humberto Ojeda, who's the CCO of Casa San Matias. I've had them on before, but we're going to bring them on to talk about this special edition tequila, so you guys can get kind of a better understanding of what this special deal is. So they will be on, and we'll probably do it next, I'm thinking, well, maybe this month or next. When it's close to landing, we're getting the first allocation of it, so we'll be the first to have it. And then whatever we don't buy and stuff, it'll open up to other places to get and stuff too. So it'll be around, but I will have them on for live streams. So those of you that are members here on YouTube can ask them questions. It is members only when I bring guests on. So when Carlos and Fanny are on, if you're a member of the YouTube channel, you'll be able to ask them questions. Same with when I have Umberto and Carmen Villarreal. And if you guys haven't seen it, I just posted a tour of the Casa San Matias distillery on the channel. You guys can see what the distillery looks like. And Carmen actually greets you guys in the beginning of it. So she's a good friend of mine. They're like my second family in Mexico. I love that distillery. I love everything they do. And they always treat me well. And I really enjoy their products, especially Raysal. Raysal is my jam when it comes to French oak aged extra añejo. So make sure you check those out and watch those. You can, as a watcher, you can watch. You just won't be able to ask questions if you're not a member. So, you signed up for the collective. Is that different? No, the collective is the Discord. So if you sign up for the collective, it should have put you in to sign up for a through a bot that should allow you into the Discord. So just go to the Discord and join the Tequila Barrel. It's called the Tequila Hombre, the Hombre's Tequila Den or something like that. Here, I can tell you exactly what it's called here. Hold on. And it's called the Tequila Den. All right, it's called... what's the server called here? Tequila Hombres Tequila and Agave Spirits Den is what it's called. So we got 70 people that are members right now, and it's growing every day. So I post all the information about the buys and stuff on there. So you sign up for the collective, come onto the Discord, and you'll see all the channels there, and you'll see the ones that talk about the collective upcoming buys and stuff. That's where you'll get all the information. And then there's other posts and stuff that people are are sharing stuff that they're buying and drinking, and we have a really nice community there, so it's great. Yep. Okay. What's the price for the San Matias tequila? I don't know yet. I don't have an idea yet. But I do know it's not going to be cheap. So it's going to be on the expensive side. I don't have an exact price yet. I need to find out that stuff. They haven't given me all that information yet. It's still not ready yet. So once it's ready, I will know all the pricing and stuff. And I will post it on the Discord for the members. All right, we got 24 people on right now. How about everybody click that like button? Give me a like for the information I'm sharing and the time I'm spending with you guys. Come on. And then those of you that are new to the channel, bienvenido, welcome. Glad you found the channel. Click that subscribe button there. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell next to it, so you'll be notified anytime I do a Q&A like this or come on live or do a review or anything that's posted. You'll get notified, so you can check it out. Also, if you're not a follower on Instagram, make sure you follow my Instagram. I'm posting some different content and stuff there. Like Tony commented on, we did one on good snacks for when you're drinking tequila. I've done all kinds of other different information too as well. So both of them would be great sources of information for you. So make sure you follow on Instagram as well as click the subscribe button here on YouTube. And if you want to become a member and talk to people, want to do the interviews, that'd be great. It helps support the channel. We love our members here on YouTube. And the Discord members also support what I do, and to get a free membership for the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective, where they get these limited edition batches and stuff that I've been coordinating and buying, and even some stuff that I've actually helped design the flavor profile on. So it's good. So what am I drinking? What am I sipping on? I'm sipping on Fosforo. It's a Mezcal at Tobala, where their penca is cooked penca is soaked in the carboy afterwards for 3 months, I believe it is. And it really gives it an interesting flavor, and it's got a nice malolactic note to it from the fermentation. But then it also has a really nice nuttiness and vanilla and caramel notes that come through. It's not aged at all, but it is a brown color from the roasted pencas that are soaked in the distillate in the carboy when it's done. So it's really tasty. I really enjoy it. I finished the bottle. The bottle is empty. It's just to show you. It's completely just just so I don't, if there's any drips left, it doesn't spill anything. But it's toast. I drank it all. It's good. I like it. So that's what I'm sipping on right now. Getting ready for dinner. It's almost dinner time here at the Tequila Den here. The Tequila Esposa is downstairs making dinner. And the Tequila Nina is downstairs as well. So the Tequila Hija. It's my daughter. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all the information I shared today. I love doing these things with you guys. Thank you so much again for watching the videos and supporting the channel, subscribing and stuff. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys, and I hope the information is helpful for you and helping to find really good quality agave spirits and staying away from the stuff that's garbage that you don't really need to be drinking. And like always, you have a comment, please comment below on the video, on the channel. Ask away. I'm always respond to the questions. You want to become a member? I'm always on the Discord answering questions for people as well, and putting together really good buys for interesting stuff on Discord. And if you want to ask questions during the interviews and stuff, and then get some of the behind the scenes content, become a member of the channel. And that's just basically to support what I do and help me keep things going here. So, well, thank you again for spending the day with me. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Don. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. And like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila or mezcal. So keep following the channel, keep watching the reviews, and trying some of the stuff I recommend, and you'll be in good shape.